Hello everybody out there. Today we got our arcade. We're going to go ahead and run the PC games section here, which is going to be Street Fighter 4 that we'll go ahead and launch. Now whenever this one's launched, it brings up PP Joy keyboard, and that enables for PC users to use the iPack and keyboard encoder and have two players going. Of course it has to connect to Steam in order for this to run, at least for my version, and it's going to be pulling it up. While it comes up, I just wanted to show off a little bit of the artwork from main marquees. Got a couple of Lego dudes on top, which is actually Akuma and Ryu. A little bit of the side of the cabinet. Once again, this artwork was from main marquees. It was actually a collage that was one marquee that went, so to speak, all the way sideways, and I just cut it out in different sections to make a pyramid. Got Link down there, as well as some more main marquee graphics on the bottom. The actual control panel took me approximately 40 hours to make. Has a lot of different cuts in there. A lot of people online do make custom jobs, and usually they're pretty expensive. So doing it yourself can save you quite a bit of money, but at the other hand, it's a lot of work, a lot of calculations. I know it took me about 3 times to actually get it right to the point where I was happy. Go ahead and run. This is like a little video clip from the Street Fighter 4, one that I don't even remember seeing. And of course on here we could actually play online since it has the network hooked up to it. We're just showing a little bit of this. Of course all 6 buttons work perfect. Of course, my son picks his best guy, which is Ryu.
I'm sucking.
He hasn't played for a while. You gotta get out of your regular routine. We're gonna go ahead and exit this one anyways, and we'll pull up Daphne with Dragon's Lair next. And the front end software that we're using is Hyperspin. Which I think he accidentally tried to launch it again.
Yep.
Going into the Daphne menu, it brings up a nice little theme for Dragon's Lair. We'll go ahead and run it. Dragon's Lair takes a while to boot up. I actually owned the arcade machine when I was younger, and I do remember it taking a minute or so. It would make that little click sound like it just did, and it would go through a little bit of the cutscenes, insert coins, etc. Before you could actually play it. So it's the same thing here. And this is the cutscenes I was referring to. I'm not sure if it's just like parsing the videos for the coins or whatnot. These stickers I printed out myself. They're low quality. I'm gonna have to get something else for the front because they've all faded. At least, you know, if you look at the rest, it looks terrible. Go ahead and run it real quick. We gotta put in some coins, mijo. Uh-oh, Dirk died. Cool. You can this one is Daphne is a cartoonish style arcade game that lets you control it, but it's kind of like a DVD. Back in the day, they used to have a new technology called laser discs, which were about the size of records, but they were kind of like DVDs. They were just oversized DVDs, something like that. Anyways, I think he's killed Dirk enough, so we're gonna go ahead and exit this and pull up Dreamcast. We only have one game in the Dreamcast right now, and to be honest with you, it's the best one of them all anyways, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I remember buying this for my PS2, and it costed me something like $85 on eBay. It was a very rare title for the PS2. Our trackball is a 3-inch trackball with the light on the bottom, a backlit, whatever you want to call it. Got speakers underneath here, and to control the volume there's a little knob on the side. The monitor was upgraded from a 22-inch from a 19-inch about a year ago. And I had my own front ends that I wrote using VB and Access previously, but the Hyperspin software, front end software used is a million times better than mine. So it was time for an updated video. Also, I got a better camera, so you should try switching characters.
I was trying to.
There we go. I think as I try to tell my son to go ahead and switch games, he's probably going to be like, nah, I want to keep playing. Why don't we go ahead and switch? And we'll go ahead and pull up Super Nintendo and run Super Mario World. Of course, I have, like, inside my house I have a light as well as the window, so if you see a lot of reflection, it's there, but it's not as bad in person, but it really gets brighter with when we're recording the video. Alright, and let's go ahead and exit this one. And we'll go ahead and run Nintendo 64 Super Smash Brothers. This was probably one of the games that I would say that I remember playing my son the most. And I think what makes this great is they have the what's the terminology for the auto leveling?
I don't remember.
Well, they have an option in here that kind of levels out the player's abilities. So if somebody is kicking the other person's butt like 2 or 3 times in a row, it gets easier for one person and gets harder for the person that's winning. So you get a novice player and an experienced player, and within a few games they're kind of like leveled out where one person wins, the other person wins, back and forth. Which is good, because I remember my son just whooping my butt with Luigi over and over and over. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and exit this one. And we're going to bring up the MAME. And we're going to run I believe it's Street Fighter Third Strike. And we want to just show a couple of the themes that Hyperspin has while we're down there in that area. And that's one thing about this that just makes it really a nice front end, is just the whole flash themes. I mean, this to me is awesome. I mean, we could sit there and just watch this for hours. At least I could. Brings back a lot of memories. Anyways, we'll go ahead and run the Street Fighter 3 Third Strike as our last one.
Welcome to the world of Street Fighter 3. Prepare for the battle. Well, I got Street. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Are you ready?
The cabinet itself is very small. When I say small, it's got a fatter base, but it doesn't take up that much of a footprint. And in fact, I think it's probably only maybe 12 inches between the top of the monitor and the back. Good job. And with that, that was a nice finishing move. We're going to call it quits. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my video. Please feel free to rate my video, tell me what you think, add comments, etc. Thank you for watching.